Hello.
Hey,
This
and we've
is,
got this.
yes, this is amazing. We finally are here together and doing this, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not unbelievable actually. And I feel, okay, this is a challenge for me. Remember, I messaged you in the morning saying that this is like an ice
Yes.
bucket challenge.
Yes.
Yes, it's going to be a challenge for us. It's going to be something new, and it's going to be amazing. This is how I
Yes.
feel.
Yes. Same. We've been in contact ever since the pandemic. It's been 4 years, and we've been doing all sorts of attempts and initiations for several collaborations, right? And back 1 year ago or more, I don't remember, we were talking about the idea of making a live, actually make it live. Maybe the next step will be live, but just free talks, and
Yeah,
and today we're here. It's amazing. That is one. And
yeah,
second, that's another challenge for me, is that in terms of free talk, I have always dreamt to have the ability for a spontaneous talk, any topic that you just prompt out, and we have a spontaneous, just free talk. And last year, actually, this time of the year, I went to a training for a professional speaking training. And over there, of course, it was for professional speaking. It's something totally different. You need to prepare. You need to have a storytelling. You need to well structure the talk, and like a TED talk. And yes, it is one of my challenges and one of my bucket list. But actually, my dream was free talk. Spontaneous, and putting, just like now, without preparation, without having any agenda, just how it goes along. And yeah, that's why I'm very happy to making
exactly.
this with you, and you are
Yeah,
opening my or opening my doors or path
yeah.
to doing
It's
it.
it's good that we have this between us. We always encourage each other. And the thing is, more than that, we love encouraging each other. It's not like dreaming and just saying, ah, you're perfect, you're good. No, this is something different. This is like empowering each other. I mean, sometimes we can't see the greatness in ourselves. I should say the word greatness. We are all great, everyone.
Yes,
And
that's
you
true.
have that in you. You show me sometimes, oh, I didn't realize that. And you're telling me about me, which I never realized. Something like, for example, the other day we were talking about, you were just giving me all the qualities I had, and oh my God, is this me? And it's good. I mean, that when you came up to me with this idea, actually, that idea also, do you remember that I was in Rotterdam and you were in Barcelona again as well? Um, you came up with we were talking about something. It was, I think, anyway, it's not that important what it was about. But the thing is, you said to me like, okay, Arzu, challenge. Let's not talk about this right now. Let's start a podcast. I don't want to know anything about, I don't want to hear your ideas right now, but let's start a channel. Let's start a podcast. And you tell me everything, whatever you have in your mind in that podcast. Are you in this? You said to me. And I said, yes. And it was, I think, more than a year ago. I remember that. And the reason I love that idea is because you and all myself as well, we all have uh, we like to show our uniqueness. We don't want to be something else or somebody else, or we don't want to okay, yes, there are systems, but we don't want to. You help me with this, because I don't want to be sound like, we are against the system, but we want to show our uniqueness because all of us, everyone in this world, every living thing in this world, come with their uniqueness.
I completely,
Hmm,
yeah, I completely hear you, and I'm in the same page. Like, while listening to you, I was reminded of some incidents that have been happening lately in my life. And it's uniqueness or the authenticity or the genuine side of ourselves. Now, I was traveling back from Japan, and I left my husband in he went to Nepal. He is still in Nepal, and with my daughter, we were in Istanbul. We split from Istanbul airport. She went on her way to London, I to Barcelona, and it was, I have separation anxiety, okay, and when I separate from my loved ones, I cry. I cannot help it, and I was crying, okay, in the middle of the whole grand Istanbul airport.
I'm hugging you.
Yes, yes. I couldn't help my tears, you know. I went into the business lounge and to grab a coffee or and tea and so on to calm myself down. And I was still crying. So there was a guy
Oh.
sitting next to me. He saw me. We had eye contact. And okay, I mean, I was my own thing, you know. I was not expecting anything from anyone and so on. I was only in my realm, and just about to leave, packing my stuff and leaving, he approached to me, and he gave me a precious stone. You know those stones? It's in my
Yeah.
room. I wish I had it with me right now. A precious stone, and said that this will give you courage and strength and
Oh.
confidence. Now, normally, what we live by is with all of our, you know, what's that called? The Instagram photos, our best selves, and so on. I mean, the most vulnerable, the most fragile side of us is also there. And
Exactly.
when you're talking about being genuine, authentic, our true self, I don't mind exposing it. That's why I like the idea of putting this free talk. I keep on saying free talks because it resonates a lot. I don't know what we will name it as, but at the end, but it's our time to I think to give out our true selves without even fear of how we're going to be seen, judged, perceived. I don't care.
Exactly.
Yesterday, I was talking with my mentee, and I said she's 21 years old, and I said, you know, there will come a day that you will show your vulnerability and your all true self without giving, sorry, a shit about what others think. Now I'm at the age of 53, almost 54. I am at this age. Usually my older generation, the group from the older generation came to that stage, if they were lucky to have come to that stage, at a much later age. And you will come to that stage at a much earlier stage, like in 10 years time, you will get there. And I think, who am I to be a role model in that? I have no such I don't know what's that called, such intention or aspiration. I don't
Yeah.
care, but
Yeah.
it feels good to be the way I am, you know, without the mask, because it's just tiring, you know.
Yeah. And as you said, we are all growing. No one is better than anyone else. We all have the precious thing in our hearts, in our minds, and that's why we need to be unique, you know.
Yes.
Can you imagine if every one of us is unique and show their uniqueness, have the power, have the courage to show their uniqueness. This is why we are here actually. And I think it all starts with love, loving yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I believe after all those years experience and we're not just giving, we are okay, we call ourselves consultants or teachers or whatever, but
Mentors, coach. Yeah.
mentors, coaches, but we are also learners as well. We keep learning, we keep growing. We're not like
Yes.
on the top of the mountain. We never say that. We all learn together. And what I've been learning and experiencing for the past 2 or 3 years of my life very closely, this is not something new or I haven't invented something, but love.
Yes.
Love is the heart of everything. If you love yourself, you can appreciate, you can love anything around you. You can see the beauty around you. And this gives you the power. This gives you the this gives you the understanding that it's not only we are all together in this. It's all oneness of all of us.
Yeah.
And it's an amazing feeling. And with this in our hearts and in our minds as well, nothing can stop us. It's going to be it will be an amazing world.
Let me tell you something. Just today, I was in the morning. I suppose I'm an average person, okay? I do what others do. So
Yeah,
I was
we all,
scrolling.
yeah,
Yes, I was
we are not.
scrolling on Instagram and Facebook, and I saw it was a social experiment taking
Mhm.
place in Istanbul, Turkey.
Hmm.
And there was a girl, a very nice, with a girl, very sympathetic, smiling and so on, with a dress, blue dress. Somewhere, I think it was in Istiklal Street, and she was walking by and grabbing the hand of another guy that was walking, and holding and to walk along, holding hands. And a few, I mean, I don't know how many, I didn't count, but at least 30 different people she held hands. Some of them just ran away. Some of them held hands and walked together. A few of them gave her a hug. Now, this is a gesture of love, okay? And without any expectations, without anything. So I think I received a call, so sorry. This topic is something that we should talk in depth, because it is something very, very, very deep. Loving others, loving yourself, for what? And is it for something? Or does it serve anything? To serve and so on. I think it's something. I believe the same, that it is believed that Einstein wrote a letter to his daughter about the power of love. Apparently, it is proven that he did not write it, but at any case, the letter is very, very valuable, and it is the energy, the constructive energy to save us, the world, you know. So I think we should talk about this.
Yeah, yeah. I'm really happy that we're doing this.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's another thing that is counter to love. You know what's the counter to love, the opposite of love?
What is it?
Okay, And normally they would say, yeah,
Okay.
they would say hate, right? Okay, I think not. I think money is the counter meta that operates, that functions against love.
Mm-hmm.
That's my yes, this is something that we decided to talk about, which we should, because the opposite of love, hate, I mean, you can both hate someone and love someone at the same time, you know. But what love creates, the immense power of it, how it can create a good thing, while money, which is equivalent to power, actually, is power, authority, and so on. Money, it's all linked together, is what it can create, not for the better, but it can also create for the worse. So if you take those side by side in a balanced way, in a continuum, then it can create something invaluable.
Exactly. Yeah. So, okay. So maybe we should summarize maybe and gradually just end this. I don't know, because I just want to leave our audiences like in excitement and what do
Okay,
you think?
we can also talk about our audience.
But by the way, we should let because we're going to we talked about this before, that we know we will just talk spontaneously. We haven't planned anything, but yeah, and we said like we still haven't decided what is going to be the name of this program. I mean, this is going to be a channel. We have some alternatives, but we're still deciding it. But our audience maybe should know that we have been doing these brainstorming sessions, like, especially as you mentioned in the beginning, it started during COVID. We have been,
Yes.
I mean, when we start to talk, we can talk like forever.
Yes, that's true.
Because something comes up in you, and then, oh yeah, and we then jump onto the other one.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
So we can talk for forever, and we can start talking about what we read about, or what we about any seminar that we attended. We have lots of good, I mean, I think good things. We can say that, I mean, there are good things to share with everyone. And we said that, I mean, let's arrange this a short introduction so that people can know, we can share our true, sincere feelings with them, showing that we're going to do this. It's going to be something like this again. We're not going to plan it. We're not going to, like, prepare drafts and things. It's just going to be just natural. I mean, I think people, I mean, I just wanted to say this before we come to the closure. And I don't know, I mean, because there are a lot of things to talk about now, but I don't know what else should we include. Anything?
Yes.
I don't know, anything that comes to your mind. We can talk about that as well.
What next? For next
No, I mean here
sessions?
before
No.
closing it.
No. It's just,
I think
in Turkish there's a saying that you take a glimpse of taste of honey before,
yes.
leaving it at this level is
That's
nice.
how I felt.
Nice, yes. And I look forward for the next session that we meet. And actually, I'd like it to be not prepared again. Like, we knew that today we would talk about what we are going to talk in these sessions, okay?
Yeah.
But I'd like to leave the next session to start you coming with some agenda, whatever is in your, you know,
Hmm.
reality, and I'm coming in my own reality, and let's see what comes up. Because
Okay.
it's like it's like we can also say that it's like I have my coffee, you know, morning coffee, and just free talk, like whatever comes up. Because
Mm-hmm.
plus the audience, you're saying, why would people listen to us, right? What is it that we are giving? Actually, we're giving, I mean, maybe nothing, maybe a lot. But the thing is, I know whoever the audience is or would be, is that first of all, I think you and I, we have a lot of, you know, our container is really full, you know, and I
Mm-hmm.
want to just let it out a little so that I have more room to take in. And I experienced from firsthand that the more I share, the more I receive in terms of new
Exactly.
commentaries, new perspectives, and new learnings. So the audience, I'd like it to be not a passive one. I'd like it to be an active one, so that I receive some feedback, not in terms of, oh, you're so good. That's not my point. Is what they think, how it invokes certain emotions or thoughts, and challenge me so that I learn and I grow. Because
Exactly.
my purpose here in this earth, I think I realized it, that being a channel to wisdom, not to give who am I to, but
Mm.
to receive and learn, because I have huge curiosity. So in a spontaneous way, whatever
Yeah.
the audience is hearing and listening, and if they find it fascinating, whatever it just invokes in them, triggers in them, just reflect back, and let's learn together. That's my thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because you know, you just told, you know, it's a good point that you mentioned. You know, I'm not here to tell me who I am, because we all, every day, every single day, we all change. You know, I am not, you know, the same person as I was 2 years ago.
Not
I'm
even yesterday.
changing. Not
Not
even
even
yesterday.
yesterday.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So when it comes to describing myself, oh my God, how am I going to describe myself? Oh my God, giving all the things, you know, my life. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, we're here to spread love, to spread like that the importance of wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Information is everywhere. So the important thing is, I think we should focus on wisdom. Yeah, that's why we are here.
Okay, I am here to learn.
Learn as well, of course.
Yes,
Yeah,
I am here to learn.
we are not like, yeah, okay, okay, I have to revert this. We are not like Miss knows everything, like, you
Yes,
know,
yes,
we are
exactly.
we are here exactly to share ideas, to think about it, but to spread that feeling. We're not going to spread the
The energy,
knowledge.
the energy,
The
like,
energy. That's
yes.
the exact
Yeah.
definition why we are here.
Okay, last thing to conclude, and each session I propose to conclude that way. What's your takeaway from today?
Wow. I mean, this is something I have done the first time in my life. Thank you, Shirley.
Yeah, thank you too.
I have never done something this in my life before without doing
Yeah.
any preparations, without any guidelines, nothing, just talking randomly. Wow. Everything. This is a huge takeaway from me. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you too.
What's your takeaway? Yes.
My takeaway, of course, I didn't think about it when asking. My takeaway is starting something finally, after long period of time of thinking about it. So, and
Mhm.
like rewarding myself. Bravo, Shirley. You're doing it. You have it.
Yes.
Because starting is the big step. I think.
Exactly.
So this is my takeaway. And I salute you with my new hat. Yes.
You should, I think, you should, I think, tell a little bit about this.
Next time I will tell it about it. I will tell about
Okay.
it next time. Okay.
All right. Got it.
Okay. It was really fun, Arzu.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.